Okay, so a few of our farm animals are not looking good. Let me explain. I decided that I had to call my dad because our goat's Stubby. I saw him this morning and it looks like that he has pneumonia again. So I'm going to go down and check on him, and if he still looks really crook, then I have to separate him, get him electrolytes and that kind of stuff. So I went down to check on Spirit, and the minute I touched it, she swung her head around and tried to butt me, which is not normal behavior. She was also eating on her knees, which is not a normal thing. At this point, I was concerned that she either fractured or broke something or did ligament damage and twisted it or something like that. I also completely forgot to video Stubby in these clips, but he was all hunched up, had a lot of diarrhea and just looked overall sick. So we have two suspects. The first suspect is Spirit and the second one is Stubby. So let me show you what's going on. So this is our goat Spirit, and like I said before, the other day I went out and saw her and she was limping really badly and it was not good at all. So we figured out that she has shell hoof and it might be infected and have a little bit of infection in it because she is really lame. The good news is I came out to her this morning and she seems to be almost perfectly fine. She's a little bit under the weather, like she's really tired or something. And my horse Elvis, he also has like thrushy stuff. So I just treat her foot like I've treated his foot. So that's her story, and she's up in this little area away from all the other goats. You've got 3 herds of goats now. Why I wanted to separate her was because she has to walk from one end of the paddock because they like hanging out in that end of the paddock, and she had to walk all the way over to get water and then come back again. So she was constantly walking back and forth from where her food was to where the water was, and I couldn't change that, so I had to put her in here. So I've got her hay and her water bucket right next to each other so she doesn't have to walk, so she can heal her foot and stop putting so much pressure on it. But yeah, now I'm going to take you and show you suspect 2. The rest of the goats are in their normal paddock. The babies are not loving it being away from their mum because they're way too old to be drinking off her anyway, and I don't think they're drinking off her. And she's also our most dominant goat, so they've had to figure out dominance a little bit, but apart from that, they are perfectly fine without her. Alright, so we have a very stinky suspect 2, and that is our buck, Stubby, and he stinks really badly. Hold on. Get away. I can't handle how much he smells. You just gonna have to put up with me. So like I said the other day, I went out to the paddock and he was hunched up under a tree and he had severe diarrhea. Like severe, like I didn't want to go near him because I thought he was about to explode at any minute. So a little while ago he had pneumonia, sick all the time after they get it once, and I healed him when he looks like he was dead, so that's good. So he's still alive. And the gross things that he does. So when I saw that, I immediately thought that he had pneumonia again, which was not good. So I immediately separated him again away from all the other goats. And I've been giving him some hay. He seems to be doing perfectly fine now. He doesn't seem to be too bad. I think I'll separate him for another few days still, just until I'm 100% sure that he's not sick. Another thing is that I think we moved him to like fresh grass a little bit too fast, so his stomach kind of didn't like it a lot. We would gradually, slowly put him onto grass. We don't have the setup to move them from grass to hay to gradually get them on it. I'm not ideally trying to kill a tree or something. What on earth are you doing? So that is what's been going on around here. I have to go inside really quick. We have to leave in like 45 minutes and I still haven't had lunch or anything. But I'll see you tomorrow so I can show you how I am caring for them. Alright, so it's the next morning and I'm going down to do my chores now, so come along with me. Hello, darling. We found her in the garden this morning, but yeah, she's doing good. We're going to put her back down with the other goats this afternoon. She doesn't need more water. She's got plenty of hay, clearly. She's been spoiled. And she has been drinking water, which is good. Yes. She's still a little bit sore. barely noticeable, but still a little bit. I think her main problem right now is the fact that she's not with her friends, so we'll be putting her back down this afternoon. She's about to jump, but I don't think she will. Yeah, I didn't think so. Give him a few handfuls. If I don't give him a few handfuls like this, they all get in the way of the feeder, and I can't get the food in. I didn't know there was anything left in that. I hate that noise. They are really funny looking birds. There you go. He still has food on his feeder, so I don't think he needs that much. So now I've got to get hay for the animals. Just got to go and collect Elvis's hay net. He just did a very funny photo. That was the cutest thing ever. Why are you so interested in me? You're like, you need a really good brushing. What is with him? Just stay. What does it look like out there? Look at his little nose after he yawns. I don't know why I like doing that. I'm gonna take his blanket off. I hate it that his rug doesn't have a net cover on it. It just sucks. What's that over there? That on top. No way of throwing it over the fence and videoing at the same time. Whoops, sorry girl. Oh, not again. Over them. Perfect. Almost. Eat out of the top, that's kind of like cheating. Eat from like down here. Now I have to go and find the poop scoop because his pen needs cleaning out. The reason this is latched is because Elvis gets in here, he'll just shove the gate open with his chin, get that out the way, walk in here, walk around here, and then eat the hay. He has done that. I found him in here one day. Here it is. Alright. Tip all the shavings out of it. Why is that so runny? No idea. I'll get that later. Alright, so I'm finished with outside chores right now. I'm going to go inside, do everything that I need to do, and I'll see you later when we bring Spirit back out to meet the rest of the herd. Not me, to get put out with the rest of the herd. Alright, so I've got some feed, which means I'm going to be moving Spirit back to the paddock with the rest of the goats because she is no longer, I was going to say sore, but she's still slightly tender. But it's fine, she can get up, she can walk around, she's all good. So I'm going to move her back to her paddock right now. Still going to keep Stubby locked up for a few days just to make sure he's 100% healthy. Because if the other goats get what he gets, that won't be very good. Got a little bit of chook food, so she won't actually eat it. But it'll be enough to get her to the other goats. Come on. Come on. No, don't eat them. Spirit, no. Here. Come on, hurry up. Stop getting distracted with your surroundings. I'm excited to have you back, Spirit. Look at that. Your babies are so happy. Look at it. Now give me this because you can't actually eat it. So she's like, I'm still boss. She's like, don't mess with me. Hi, Flop Flop. She's like, just make sure that you all know that I'm actually still the boss around here. Excited to have your leader back. She's literally just following everyone around, making sure that they all run away from her so they know that she's the boss. Naughty girl. Sorry, you can't come with me. Why would you touch the fence? Very silly. The dogs are over there. Wondering what was it. I have Elvis up here right now and I'm going to brush him, pee out his hooves. What's the time? 3:41. They're having like a major fight over there. Okay, that's a lie, it's not major. They're just re-establishing the dominance order. I'm going to go over there. You doing, Spirit? You still boss? Jasper really wants to be ahead of you, doesn't he? This is funny. Hi. Relieved that Spirit is finally alright. I thought she was in big trouble for a minute, whether she'd fractured her leg or something, but I'm glad that she's good now. Definitely going to keep Stubby locked up for another couple days because if he is sick, I cannot have him out with the other goats making them sick. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.